Cruise day in St. Thomas, and we're skipping the ship excursion.
We're going to Magens Bay, one of the easiest beach days you can do on your own.
2 cruise ports, 1 simple taxi ride, and we're on our own schedule.
We'll show you where to go, what to ask, and what it costs us today.
If you want a low-stress port day, this is a good one.
This is one of our shorter deep dives. One place, one experience.
No full itinerary here, just the good stuff.
Our longer videos show how everything connects across a trip.
Subscribe if you want to keep traveling with us. Magens Bay sits on the north shore of St. Thomas, tucked into a calm, protected bay that stays surprisingly gentle.
Good morning, St. Thomas. We're floating in right now.
Quick port note, St. Thomas has 2 cruise ports, Havensight and Crown Bay.
Today our ship docks at Havensight, right by Charlotte Amalie.
If your ship docks at Crown Bay instead, don't stress.
The taxi ride to Magens Bay is basically the same. Just remember which port you need to come back to later.
While we're cruising in, we do our quick beach checklist, ship towel, sunscreen, and our sand-free beach blanket.
And we toss a little extra cash into our pocket too. It keeps the day simple.
Then we're ready to step off as soon as the gangway opens.
We grab a quick breakfast now, because once we're off the ship, we're heading straight to the beach.
This approach into Charlotte Amalie is gorgeous. We're cruising past a smaller island and straight into the harbor.
And wow, Carnival celebration is already here. Will this be a busy port day?
We look out and see the crew on the ground working the lines, and just like that, we're docked.
Quick reminder. Check your all-aboard time before you leave the ship.
Once we're off, it's not too much further.
Hey, before leaving the pier, there's Norwegian Aqua behind us, our home base for the week.
From Havensight, we walk straight to the taxi line, tell them we're heading to Magens Bay Beach, and confirm the per-person price each way.
Most taxis here are open air and breezy, basically a safari bus with ocean air.
On the map, Magens Bay is just over the ridge on the north side of the island.
We hop in, grab a seat, and wait a couple minutes while the taxi picks up a few more people.
As we roll out, we mentally note our return plan. We're coming back to Havensight, not Crown Bay.
That tram up on the hill is Paradise Point, still on our next time list.
Now we're cutting through Charlotte Amalie and climbing into these steep, twisty roads.
Quick heads up, this is the US Virgin Islands, so we're using US dollars, but driving is on the left.
We love letting a local driver handle it. We just sit back and enjoy the views.
And even in the taxi line, everyone's been really friendly. A quick good morning goes a long way.
Every few turns, we get a peek back at the harbor, and it's a nice reminder we're still on a dream cruise vacation.
Once we pass over the ridge, the north shore opens up, and Magens Bay starts to peek through.
Then it's a quick descent down toward the water, and you can feel the beach day getting closer.
We're keeping one eye on the clock, but this ride is short enough that it feels really low stress.
We pull up to the Magens Bay entrance gate. We pass $7 cash for each person over to the gate attendant. Between the taxi and the beach entry, we're paying about $31 per adult today. The beach is free for everyone 12 and under. From the drop-off, it's a short walk, and then you get that first full view of the bay.
Okay, first look. That water is unreal.
This bay is naturally protected, so it stays pretty calm, perfect for a true beach day.
We spread out with our ship towel and that sand-free blanket. It keeps everything cleaner.
If you want to go full comfort mode, there are chairs and umbrella rentals here too.
The best part is we're doing this on our own schedule. No tour end time hanging over our heads.
We still keep it simple. Sunscreen, water, and a quick time check so we stay ahead of the all aboard.
And because it's run like a park, you've got things like restrooms and rinse-off showers nearby.
If you're cruising, that ship towel is a must. You don't want to buy one here just because you forgot.
Also, this is one of those beaches where you blink and an hour disappears. So we're soaking it in. If you want to see how this fits into the full cruise day, our 7-night Norwegian Aqua video shows the pacing and what we'd repeat.
It shows what it looks like to do a day like this on a ship schedule.
That's the one to watch if you're planning a similar sailing and want the pacing, timing, and what we'd repeat.
When we're ready to head back, we just walk up to the taxi area by the entrance. Sometimes you wait a few minutes while the taxi fills up with other cruisers, then you're rolling. On the ride back, the views are still doing the most. Ocean on one side, jungle hills on the other.
And then the harbor pops back into view, with the ships just sitting there like a giant landmark.
Back at the port, the taxi drops us off right near the pier, and it's an easy walk back to the ship.
We head down the pier and grab a few last looks at the water, and it's time to reboard.
Security is quick, and we're back on board with plenty of buffer time, exactly how we like it.
Then we're doing the post-beach routine. Quick rinse, clean clothes, and we're back in cruise mode.
Recap. From Havensight or Crown Bay, walk out to the taxi line and ask for a ride to Magens Bay Beach.
Confirm the per-person price each way, and remember which port you're returning to so you tell the driver the right one.
Bring cash, your ship towel, and anything you want for comfort. That sand-free blanket is a game changer.
Today, with taxi plus the beach entry, it lands at $31 per adult for us, and it's absolutely worth it.
And because you're not locked into an excursion schedule, you can stay as long as you want, then head back with plenty of time. You can even pre-arrange for a return time with the taxi staff upon arrival at Magens Bay if that helps you feel more comfortable.
If this helped, drop a comment with your favorite St. Thomas tips or anything you'd do differently for Magens Bay.
And if you want more DIY port days like this, let us know so we can plan more videos in the future.
Like and subscribe to replicate the magic.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Replicate the magic.